Have you ever pondered over the mystery that shrouds Kuntillet Ajrud, the remote settlement nestled in the Sinai Desert, discovered in 1975? This ancient site, unearthed by archaeologist Zeev Michel of the University of Tel Aviv, dates back to the 8th century BC and is believed to be one of the border fortresses built by the legendary King Solomon himself. Its name, in Arabic, translates intriguingly to Hill of the Water Source, a name that seems to whisper tales of a bygone era. Kuntillet Ajrud stands as a silent sentinel in the desert, its secrets preserved in the dust of time. Its two major buildings hold a wealth of ancient inscriptions, early Hebrew and Phoenician writings, and enigmatic paintings that continue to challenge our understanding of history. But that's just the beginning of the mystery. Now let's delve deeper into the unique findings that make Kuntillet Ajrud such an intriguing historical site. Two major preserved buildings stand as silent witnesses to the past at Kuntillet Ajrud. These edifices, steeped in history, are a treasure trove of inscriptions and paintings that offer a tantalizing glimpse into the religious practices of the 8th century BC. The largest of these buildings is a veritable gallery of early Hebrew and Phoenician writings. These inscriptions are not limited to the walls, but extend to doorposts, pottery, and stone jars. The artistry, however, does not stop at the written word. Numerous drawings of men, animals, and gods adorn various surfaces, each sketch a testament to the rich cultural tapestry that once thrived in this remote settlement. At the heart of these historical findings is the worship of three distinct deities: Yahweh, El, and Baal. Yahweh, the God of the Bible, features prominently in the inscriptions, but the presence of El and Baal reveals a surprising religious diversity. El, one of the chief gods of the Canaanite pantheon, and Baal, later transformed into a demon in the scriptures, were evidently subjects of reverence at Kuntillet Ajrud. This fascinating mix of religious beliefs, quite unexpected for the time, presents a compelling narrative of a settlement that was more than just a fortress on the borderlands. The worship of Yahweh, alongside El and Baal, paints a picture of a community that was not strictly monotheistic, but rather one that embraced a range of spiritual beliefs. The coexistence of these three religious deities has given rise to several questions about the nature of this settlement. Was Kuntillet Ajrud a religious center, a place where different faiths converged? Or was it a fortress, its inhabitants clinging to their diverse beliefs in the face of impending conflict? The answers to these questions may forever remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear: Kuntillet Ajrud offers a unique and intriguing window into the past, challenging our understanding of religious history. While Kuntillet Ajrud's purpose as a fortress has been proposed, the evidence suggests a more complex role. This remote settlement in the Sinai Desert, unearthed in the mid-70s, holds within its ancient walls a treasure trove of inscriptions that hint at a vibrant religious life. The phrase that has stirred considerable debate among archaeologists is, "I have blessed you to Yahweh of Shomron, Samaria, and to his Asherah." This statement, etched in time and stone, opens up a tantalizing possibility. Could Asherah, a Semitic mother goddess, have been the wife of Yahweh, the God of the Bible? This is a question that has sparked countless discussions and debates among scholars. Asherah was a significant deity in the Canaanite pantheon, known to be the consort of the god El. What's fascinating is how her presence gradually fades from Phoenician and Canaanite inscriptions. This disappearance is mysterious, leaving us wondering about the shifts and changes in religious beliefs and practices during that time. The inscriptions at Kuntillet Ajrud suggest that this was a place where multiple deities were worshipped. Alongside Yahweh, there are mentions of Canaanite gods like El and Baal. This blend of religious practices shows us a different face of the God of the Bible, a face that was part of a polytheistic worship system. What we have here is a snapshot of a time when religious beliefs were not set in stone, despite being written on it. It was a period of religious fluidity, where deities could rise and fade, and where the lines between different belief systems were blurred. The inscriptions at Kuntillet Ajrud give us a glimpse into a world where Yahweh, Asherah, El, and Baal coexisted. They show us a time before monotheism took hold, a time when the God of the Bible was just one among many. These findings have left archaeologists and scholars with more questions than answers. They challenge our understanding of religious evolution and compel us to look beyond the traditional narratives. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Kuntillet Ajrud, we continue to uncover the complex and fascinating tapestry of ancient religious practices. Beneath the debated inscription lies a drawing that has further stirred the pot of controversy. A pair of figures, possibly representing God and Asherah, are depicted alongside a figure resembling the Egyptian god Bees. Bees, intriguingly, is a collective name for a group of dwarf deities. The presence of these figures raises a multitude of questions. Were they added after the initial inscriptions, as some scholars suggest? Or do they serve to illuminate the religious practices and beliefs of this ancient settlement? The enigma deepens when we consider another fascinating inscription found on the very walls of this settlement. It reads, "When God shines forth, Yahweh, the mountains will melt, the hills will crush, the Holy One over the gods, prepare to bless Baal on a day of war, to the name of El on a day of war." This inscription, like the drawings, is thought-provoking in its complexity. It speaks of a time of war and calls for blessings upon Baal and El, two Canaanite deities. This intermingling of religious figures, including Yahweh, Baal, and El, paints a vivid picture of a society in the midst of spiritual evolution, moving gradually towards monotheism. These findings at Kuntillet, Ajrud, have challenged traditional understandings of monotheism. They depict an early Israelite society where multiple deities were worshipped alongside Yahweh, the God of the Bible. This intertwining of deities, far from being a straightforward shift from polytheism to monotheism, suggests a more nuanced and complex religious landscape. The inscriptions, drawings, and artifacts discovered at Kuntillet, Ajrud continue to perplex and fascinate archaeologists. They provide a tantalizing glimpse into a past where the boundaries between gods were fluid and where religious beliefs were in a state of flux. The controversial inscriptions at Kuntillet, Ajrud have challenged the traditional understanding of monotheism and continue to baffle archaeologists. As we peel back the layers of history, one thing is certain: Kuntillet, Ajrud will keep offering invaluable insights into the evolution of religious worship. Caught in the thrill of the game? Dive deeper with us. Hit subscribe to be the first to catch our latest content. To our loyal subscribers, your support is invaluable. Your engagement, likes, comments, shares propels us to push the boundaries. So immerse yourself, engage, and inspire us to continually evolve. Thank you for being part of our journey.